Right now at 5, a New Jersey Transit train conductor is dead after the train they were operating hit a tree. More than a dozen passengers were also injured. This is the 5 o'clock news on Fox Local. I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Sheba Russell. Almost 12 hours after the crash, Riverline service is still suspended in both directions between Florence and Trenton. The crash happening in Mansfield just after 6 this morning. The southbound Trenton rail near the Roebling station, and that's where the train hit a down tree. Kelly, you rushed to the scene just as this story broke. What are you learning tonight?
Well, Sheba, I can tell you we are at the Florence station tonight, which for passengers heading north, this is the furthest they could go before they had to get off and hop on a bus. Kind of a mess today for travelers. We were just seeing a long line of people waiting to continue their commute. I did speak with a passenger that was on the train when it crashed. Fortunately, he is physically okay, but says he's still shaken up from that whole experience. Investigators have released very few details about how this was able to happen.
It was just a sudden impact, and it was just crazy.
Kwamir Brown says he was on the first train out on the Riverline this morning to go to work in Camden, a daily commute, but today he didn't make it there.
It felt like it hit a wall, and then everything just came to a stop. And when it came to a stop, it was like the jolt, like just sent everybody in a different direction and stuff like that.
NJ Transit says just after 6 a.m., the train heading southbound from Trenton struck a tree north of the Roebling station. Skyfox capturing the aftermath. You can see a part of the tree and the shattered windshield. 23 of the 42 riders had injuries that they say were mostly minor, but NJ Transit says the train operator died in the crash. Brown says there appeared to be 2 operators.
Everybody went over there to go check, and you seen like trees and fragments and stuff through the window, and one lady was just laid out on the ground. The other dude was bent over and looked like his face was on where they be pressing the buttons and stuff at the control panels and stuff, and it was a gruesome scene.
Ambulances from multiple jurisdictions on scene assisted passengers while another bus took remaining passengers away. The crash suspending service in both directions between Florence and Trenton. NJ Transit provided a bus service instead, but some passengers told us they were waiting for hours.
Now I was up here for like maybe 2 hours waiting on it. One bus came already with people getting off, but we couldn't get on because he said he was going back into Trenton.
I gotta go to Camden. And this ain't gonna make it to Camden, not this.
Brown says his mom picked him up and he took the day off work, and he's not sure if he will take the same train ever again.
When you see something like that and go through something like that, that's a tragedy, and that's something you don't want to ever experience. When you leave out the house, make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, because tomorrow is never promised.
Now, we did reach out to NJ Transit to see if they believe the tree just happened to fall as the train was moving towards it, or if it had already fallen and the operators just did not see it. And they said that's all part of the ongoing investigation, which is being led by NJ Transit Police. We did reach out to the NTSB as well, and we are still waiting to hear back from them. Sheba.
Incredibly tragic. Kelly, thank you.